Hey everybody, this is Cynthia Evans. I'll just wait for a couple seconds here and make sure that everybody gets their screens refreshed. Make sure this is on. My connection is weak, it says. Hang on, I'm going to check my Wi-Fi. Hold on. Okay, my Wi-Fi is okay. Hey, Mindy. You guys comment so I can see who's here. Hey, Sandy. Hey, guys. I'm going to get closer so I can read because my eyes aren't that good. Hey, Jennifer. Carrie, you rocked it, girl. Hey, Teresa. We'll give it a couple seconds here. Hey, Sue. Hey, Terry. Hey, Teresa. So it's not a good connection? Is that what you're telling me? Is it cutting in and out? All right, we're going to get started here in just a second, and if somebody misses the first part of this, then they can just watch it later. But my name's Cynthia Evans. I live in Red House, West Virginia, or Buffalo, wherever you want to call it. We're out in the country. But I got started with this business about 7 years ago. And, wait, is it cutting out? Video interrupted. Somebody let me know. Mindy's saying that her video is interrupted. Somebody else comment here and see if it's just her or if everybody else is okay. Let me know if you can see this, because I can try to move it to another part of the house if you can't. I'm going to keep talking. Anyway, I'm an attorney by trade. I've been doing that for the last 26 years, okay? And I'm almost retired now because of this. And if you would have told me 7 years ago that I would be retiring from law because of this, I probably would have told you were crazy. Because I was also the queen of no, okay? When I looked at things, people would bring different things to my law practice and say, hey, check out this business or take a look at this. And I would be like, no, no. They don't have, the compensation plan's horrible. Nobody can make money. Oh my gosh, you got to pay for a website. Oh my gosh, this, that, whatever. I was the queen of no. I got very good at looking at FTC regulations and deciding which businesses were going to fail because of that and different other things. So, but I also knew that my law practice was extremely expensive. I'm a trial attorney. My overhead, just like any other traditional business, the overhead is huge. Your overhead can make or can break a traditional business, and that's why this is so different. You don't have any overhead. So I started actually this health system just for the benefits of the health. I didn't even know that there was a business side to this, really. And I'm a cancer survivor, so let me tell you how important this system is. I had a buildup of toxins in my body which caused me to have lymphoma. I had chemo and radiation and went through all of that years ago. And so I would be scared to death not to be on this health system now. This is a whole health and nutrition system. This is not a diet, like what Carrie was telling you. It's not a diet. They're not diet products. It's going to balance out your body from the inside out. But if you are overweight, you're not balanced. So it's going to help you lose weight naturally. We do not, we don't do liquid diets. We don't do chemical caffeine. We don't do chemicals. This is probably the healthiest thing you've ever put in your body for the last 30 years. Because about 25, 30 years ago, your food became toxic. And that's when they started putting genetically modified organisms, all of the preservatives, the chemicals, the crap that's in our food that we get at the grocery store and in restaurants. So if you don't have a health system to combat that, then you're in danger. And so even if you ate 100% organic, if you're one of the people that says, I eat clean, I eat great, that is fabulous, and that's exactly what we promote. However, even if you do that, you're only going to get a third of the nutritional value that the food used to have back in the 1950s. So it's virtually impossible to get 100% nutrition nowadays unless you supplement. And how do you do that? Because everything out there, you never know, what's in it. You never know, even the word organic is a trade name now. So it doesn't matter. You have to find a good company that has good raw ingredients that they use to make the products with, and use the extracts from, because the extract of a plant is really what makes it full force. So that's what we do. And we travel to the far ends of the earth to get the ingredients, and we use those plants within 72 hours of the time that they're taken out of the ground or off the vine or whatever, however they're harvested. We use them within 72 hours in our products, and we do audits on that to make sure that's true. So what you're going to see here is something totally different. There's nothing else anywhere on the market like it. We've had some people that have tried to copy what we have, and they can't. So they can't. Now, when you look at this as far as a business, this is why I chose this outside my legal career, because number one, health and wellness is a $1 trillion market. Number two, everybody around us needs this. I just got done explaining how nobody can get full nutrition from their food any longer. So the nutrition part of the health and wellness industry is huge. And that's why we really need to spread the word about what we're doing. We're helping people get healthy from the inside out. The other thing is, if you're going to be in business, you need to be doing something that has a use-up consumable item that everybody's going to need on a daily basis. There's companies out there that, maybe they have jewelry, or maybe they have clothing, or maybe whatever. But I mean, if you get a lifetime warranty on a bracelet or a necklace, are you ever going to need another one? You're not. Okay. Plus, to me, everything else is trivial compared to your health. Your health is something you literally cannot live without. Have you ever seen anybody try to be happy? That if you're not healthy, you're not happy. You can't be. And you can't live without your body. You can't. We got one body, we got one life, besides going to heaven after you die here. But we got one life on this earth. We got one body here on this earth. And so there's lots of other businesses out there, including, like I said, legal services. I mean, legal services are so trivial to what we do here, because people can live without legal services, and they only need them hopefully once in their life or never in their life. But here, we need this every day. We need this every day. And if you love someone, even if you are the type of person that says, quit talking about this business, I have zero interest in making money, I'm independently wealthy, I get paid in my sleep, I don't need your money, I don't need any of this, I don't want to hear about making money, and I don't like free money, and you can give me money all day long and I don't want it. Even if you're that type of person, then I know that you still, despite the fact if you hate money, you have people in your life that you love. You have family that you love, and you have friends that you love. And those friends need your help. Those friends are eating toxic food every day, taking in chemicals, drinking chemicals. Everyone you know falls into that category, everybody. The other thing is that your family and your friends, they're either fat, sick, or broke. Or 1, 2, or 3. If they're overweight, you can see it. If they're on any prescription or non-prescription medication, then they're sick. If they're eating food that they don't have any nutrition. And if they are anyone that you know, they're broke, okay? They're either broke at a low level where they're on public assistance, or they're broke at a medium level where they're living paycheck to paycheck, or they're broke at a high level where they're bringing in $1 million a year and they're spending $2 million a year. There's no exceptions to that, okay? So we can help everybody. So I don't care if you want any money, you hate money, you don't think that you need it in this life to pay your bills with, but your family and your friends do. So listen up, because we're going to show you how you can get healthy, you can get paid to get healthy, you can get your products for free, you can develop a secondary income, you can help somebody else develop a secondary income, or get the things in their life that they want. So how that worked for me, before I go through this, I'm gonna explain how that worked for me. I got on this system. I had instant results. I picked up the phone, I called my sister, and I called a couple friends, and I said, you have absolutely got to have what I have. You've got to get what I have, because it's working. I don't know how it's working, but it is, and it's the only thing that's worked. And before I got on this system, I had worked out with a personal trainer for a year and a half. He was great, but my body was screwed up on the inside. I spent $13,000 on that trainer, and I wasn't getting results. I was on medications that I was far too young to be on after having the chemo and the radiation, and I was miserable. I was getting cortisone injections in my knee and my shoulder every 3 months. So I got on the health system. I had instant results. I dropped the weight. To give you an example, I'm only 5 feet tall. I'll stand up. I'm probably not much taller than this table. I'm 5 feet tall. When I got started, I was wearing a size 9-10 jeans, which is big for me, because I've always been short and little, even though I'm curvy and I'll never be a stick. I was used to being small, and I shrunk down, and now the last 3 pairs of jeans that I have purchased have been a size 0, and I'm 51 years old. I'm wearing string bikinis. I feel so much younger than I did. I think my face, you know, even though I'm 51, I don't have as many wrinkles as some other people in their 50s that I've seen, so that makes me feel good. My hair has gotten thicker and better, and just more shiny and everything since I started using the health system. My fingernails grow like crazy. I have to actually cut them a lot because they grow so fast. Everything has changed. My digestive system is functioning properly for the very first time. I was one of those people that could only go maybe once a day, maybe once a week. If you're like me, this is going to help you. You're going to feel so much better. My stomach got flatter, just everything, okay? And so I had instant results. I shared it with the people that I loved, and I got sent a check in the mail, and I didn't know how. And when I called, they said, that's a referral fee. I'm like, really? How often can I do that? They said it's unlimited. And you refer things all the time. You refer restaurants. You refer movies. You probably refer shoe sales and clothing and different professionals, attorneys. You refer doctors. You refer lots of people, photographers, whatever. But you never get paid to do that. Well, here, the company doesn't do any advertising. Our supplier is all word of mouth, and they take care of, you know, all of the warehousing, the stocking, the shipping, all of those things that is overhead, but they don't do any advertising. So when we tell someone about this and we refer them, guess what? They pay us. They pay you. So it's incredible. And why not? You're going to refer stuff to everybody else anyway. And when you get on this system and you're feeling great, oh, and another thing, it took away hot flashes and night sweats for me through menopause because I've had a full-blown hysterectomy. Incredible. If you had these types of results, you'd be sharing them. Why not earn a referral fee? Just because you can't get paid anywhere else for those things doesn't mean you can't get paid here. So it started happening. The cash flow started coming. The first month it brought in an additional $2,000 for me. And, you know, $2,000 is $2,000. That, when you think about that, if you take that over a span of 12 months, that's a $24,000 raise that I gave myself without even trying, because everybody around me was fat, sick, and broke. And so when's the last time that you got a $24,000 raise from a boss? And guess what? $2,000, it grew after that. So, You know, when my practice started, when I started bringing in an additional $30,000 a month on the side here, that's when I started transitioning my practice. So yes, I did say $30,000 a month, not a year. I live in the state of West Virginia. We've got the lowest income of anybody else in the United States. We also have one of the highest obesity rates and cancer and heart disease and all of this. What a better thing to do than to help the people in the place that I love be able to increase their income and better their health. You know, why not? Why wouldn't I do that? Why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't we want to help people? So you can take somebody, you know, I used to do lots of bankruptcy law in West Virginia. It would take only an average of $300 extra a month to keep them out of bankruptcy court sometimes. Could help them do that in a couple days here, just by helping their friends feel better and look better. Okay, so it's just a no-brainer. Why wouldn't we want to help people? So it started growing. Now for the last 3.5 years, I haven't taken any new cases on besides maybe just a small case that's over with in a week or so, because this has better cash flow. This has no overhead. This is uplifting, and I can help more people in a week here than I can help in an entire year practicing law. So if you are looking at this and you're thinking, you know, this is just rinky-dink, this is huge, okay? And if you're sitting there saying, well, that sounds all fine and good, but I'm not a salesperson and I don't want to sell anything, well, that's great too, because nobody wants to sell and nobody wants to be sold to. But how many people can you help? And we don't retail any products. We do not stock anything. We do not ship anything. Nothing. Everything is online. And if you aren't taking advantage of that market trend, you are severely losing it, because most people are working for places right now that are going to get shut down because of technology. What are you going to do when that happens? You better have a plan B. What are you going to do? You know, look at your stores. JCPenney shut down. Sears shut down. They're closing places all over the place. Amazon was the #1 way to purchase things for Christmas. We do everything online. I don't carry around brochures. I don't have anything in the back of my car to sell you. You can't hand me money and I take it. No. Everything is online. And you don't have to touch it. So that's the cool thing about it. The stuff I'm going to show you tonight is they're personal things that came out of my cabinet that we use. All right. Everything, there's different packages to start with here, but I'm going to show you the one that 99% of the people start with, because it is a whole health system. And if you start with anything less than what I'm going to show you, it's basically like putting 2 wheels on a car and expecting it to run. You start with the system, and the things I'm going to show you here, some of it will all last you at least 30 days. Some of it will last you longer than 30 days. So you buy it once, and then you just order what you want when you start running out of things. So the cool thing about this is that this system is great for everybody, not just men, not just women. You know, this is great for everybody. So you got to do it. So this is the Ultimate Transformation Pack right here. Okay, it looks bigger when I'm holding it up in front of me like that, but it's the big blue box. So when you hear people talk about, hey, I just got my big blue box, this is the big blue box. It's called the Ultimate Transformation Pack. It is not the biggest package that we have, but it's not the smallest one either, but it is the one to start with. So here's why. Let me show you what's in here. First of all, we've got Global Blend. This is a juice made from 22 different superfruits from all over the world, and every product I'm going to show you has about 10 different health benefits. So I'm just going to kind of go through them. They were created to do certain things, but the longer that you're on them, you'll find other benefits for you, and that's the cool thing. So Global Blend, it's a juice. It comes in a juice formula. It comes in a little packet called a zip stick, which is a freeze-dried formula, so you can take it on an airplane or whatever, throw it in a bottle of water. It also comes in a 30-serving tub of the zip stick with a little scoop. So freeze-dried formula, liquid. All right, so what's cool about this? I'm going to run down on it. If you've ever cut open an apple and you've put it out down on a countertop and it turns brown, you will know, you've seen that. Okay, so I want you to think about if you put lemon juice on that apple, it wouldn't turn brown as fast. So this is like the lemon juice for your cells in your body. Global Blend is something that we drink every morning. We do a tall shot glass of it, the type of little shot glasses you collect on vacation. We do a tall shot glass every morning, everybody in the family. If we start coming down with something not feeling good, we'll drink like an orange juice glass size, and if that's not kicking it, we'll do a whole glass. This is the daily staple in our home. For that reason, you know, I mean, we haven't even been sick. So I haven't been sick in 7 years. I used to get sinus infections all the time. I used to be on antibiotics 2 and 3 times a year. None of that now. I used to get sick every time I flew on an airplane with the air, recirculating air that's terrible. Haven't had that either. So that's one thing it does. It boosts up your immune system, helps keep you from getting sick. It also has xanthones in it, which is a natural anti-inflammatory. So it's really going to help with your fibromyalgia, arthritis, joint pain, all that kind of stuff. That's why I don't have to have cortisone injections anymore. The other thing this does, it's got 2,000 milligrams of high-grade aloe vera in it, which is great for healing, is great for your skin. It's like youth in a bottle here. Just love, okay? Just love it. So that's that product. Then let me talk about Action. It's A-X-I-O-N, but it's pronounced Action. Action. And this is a multi-nutrient. Do not make the mistake of calling this a multivitamin. It's a multi-nutrient. The reason is it has so much more than a multivitamin. It's got all your multivitamins, your multiminerals, your probiotics, your natural enzymes, omega fatty acids, super greens, everything chucked in here. So when my 21-year-old son doesn't eat his big wheelbarrow full of greens like most of us don't, all I know when he gets hold of this and he takes 2 of these in the morning, he's going to be good. He's going to be good. He's going to get all the nutrition that he's lacking from his food. So this is the only one on the market that is, it's called bilayer technology. It's got extended release, not time released, extended released. And so what this does, one side is yellow and one side is green. Your body can only absorb up to 4 hours of nutrients at a time. That's very important to know, and most people don't know that. And so one side's going to absorb into your body in the first 4 hours. The next side's going to come over the next 20 hours. This is phenomenal. It's like having a constant IV drip of nutrients in your body every single day. The other thing about this is, you know, it has digestive enzymes in it, and that is very cool because that means it's actually going to work in your body. There's a lot of things at Walmart or GNC or wherever. You take them in your body, and then pretty soon you're peeing out neon green, neon yellow. Okay, that's not a cool side effect. That's really that investment you just spent just going right straight into the toilet. So there's 2 things you could do. You could either just drop it in the toilet by itself, or you could just take the money out of your wallet and drop that in the toilet by itself, because basically that's what you're doing. So with this, you're not going to have that. And this is going to be, this multi-nutrient is custom made to go with our whole system. It's phenomenal. All right, so here's another, just another little product here. I'll just go through these blue ones first. This one's called XR2. It was created to be rest and relaxation because one of the #1 things that people buy over the counter is a sleep aid. So you can actually take this after dinner. It's really going to help, or take it before you go to bed. It's really going to help with your rest and relaxation and shut down your mind so you can sleep. It's also going to help you if you take it after dinner with nighttime cravings. Another benefit of this is if you take it during the day, like 2 of them after dinner is going to help you sleep. 1 of them during the day, and maybe in combination with this one, which I'll cover next, is really going to help with stress and anxiety. Really going to help. I've also noticed anybody with ADD, we've had great testimonials with that, because when you have ADD, you know you have ADD and you can't focus, and that causes anxiety. So my son's got ADD, so I make sure he has one of these every morning. The other thing this does is because it helps with stress and anxiety, when you get stressed, your cortisol levels shoot up. That causes belly fat. So if you take this, it's going to help shrink your belly fat. So love it. So those are some Like I said, everything has about 10 different health benefits, so I'm trying to fly through them. So let's talk about this little happy pill. This is a capsule called Zing. This is amazing. It's going to boost up your serotonin level. So you can, if you know a lot of people, they're on antidepressants. They are on all kinds of drugs. And it really alarms me that when people go to the doctor, and they tell them they think they're depressed, the first thing they do is hand them a drug. Scares the crap out of me, to be honest, because one of the side effects of an antidepressant is suicide. And I've personally had 4 friends that killed themselves, and the doctor said it was because of the side effect, because it's an antidepressant. That is scary. We should help people get off antidepressants. We should help them boost up their serotonin levels naturally so they don't need the toxic drug. And there is no drug on the market that doesn't have a negative side effect. The FDA approves them only if they won't kill, if they're not known to kill you, but that doesn't mean that they don't have a negative side effect. And proof of that is to watch your TV, because they're going to have commercials on there, and every single drug on the commercials, they have a string of side effects as long as your arm. They play pretty music, and they show you pretty pictures so you don't hear the words stroke, death, heart attack, blah, 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 whatever it is. So we try to give you nutrition naturally and things out of the earth that are known to help you and not hurt you, and they are plant-based. So this is going to help with boosting up that serotonin level so you feel great. It's also going to give you energy throughout the day, make you fly through your to-do list, make you feel great. Everything is water soluble. You're not going to have any chemical caffeine here. There's some caffeine from the cocoa bean. If you can eat chocolate, you're already having more caffeine than what naturally occurring caffeine than what is in our products. And I ask people all the time, can you eat chocolate? They're like, heck yes, that's how I got so fat. Okay, if you can eat chocolate, you can take the products. The other thing is, with this one, it's also going to help curb your appetite. So it's a great appetite suppressant. It also helps with mental focus and clarity. So just a fantastic, it's sunshine in a bottle. Everybody wants this. They don't want to run out. And it works, again, with everything else. So now there's another energy product, and it comes in 2 different flavors. It's called Spring. One of them is lemon lime. One of them is pineapple fusion, okay? I love to add the pineapple one to my, I make a shake in the morning. I add it to that, and it tastes a little bit like pina colada. I love the lemon lime one to add to a bottle of water, and it tastes like lemonade, okay? So here's what these do. This is a little crystal on the go pack, for little crystal packs, just like I showed you with the zip stick. Little packets here. Take them on the go, throw them in your purse, whatever. And this has zero stimulants in it. And you know so many people that take energy drinks. There's horrible chemical energy drinks that speed up your heart and have a load of sugar in them and a load of calories, all that kind of stuff. And you can get your kids off of the Monster drinks. You can get yourself off of the Red Bull and the Monster drinks. But this is going to give you endurance. It's going to give you energy. And by the way, the energy market, the energy drink market is an $11 billion market. So you can show people this, get them off of that. It's going to give you endurance. If you go work out in the gym, you should drink it a half hour before your workout. You're going to be able to lift more, do more, like what Carrie was talking about, how when she works out, she can do so much more now. This is probably why. This is a great product for that. The other thing it's going to do is help with the mitochondria of your brain. So it really helps with some memory issues. It helps a lot with, we're not going to make medical claims. We don't. But I will tell you some stories, and I do a lot of special needs law, and I have a lot of clients who are autistic, and we've had some great testimonials with lessening the symptoms of autism. It's not going to heal autism, but there's certain things that they definitely are better with after being on our system, and this is one of the products that helps with that. So many things that this does. It also helps with hydration. It's got coconut water in it, which is great for hydration. Gosh, I can't even think of everything now, but great product. Then I want to cover lean. Okay, in that big blue box, there's 2 of these. And the reason you have 2 of them in there is because in your first 8 days, if you're looking to drop some weight, in your first 8 days, we're going to reset your metabolism and detox your body, and you will drop up to 15 pounds and inches in your first 8 days. And I've heard people go, oh, that's too much to lose in 8 days. Really? I mean, because for every pound that you are overweight, your heart has to pump an extra mile of blood through your body. So if you are 26 pounds overweight, your heart's running a marathon every single day. If you're double that, they're running 2 marathons. It's no wonder people's hearts give out. That myth of you shouldn't lose weight that fast, that's made by diet companies that don't work, because they want to convince you that it's okay to sit there and not lose any pounds for weeks and months. It's ridiculous. So you're going to feel better. You're going to have some instant gratification, which is going to help you keep going. So you're going to use more of this in your first 8 days than you will the rest of the month. And we drink this as a snack. Okay, it's only got 50 calories in here. It's got 1 carb. It tastes phenomenal. It's not like any other like the protein shakes that are on the market. I don't even like to call this a protein shake. This is a free amino acid blend, and it's vanilla flavor, and it will take on the flavor of anything else you add it to. The reason it's not a protein shake like you find on the market is because it's not made with a whole protein. The whole proteins on the market, they have to be broken down before they can work in your body. This is already broken down. It's made with the free amino acid. They are the building blocks of a protein. So you take something else on the market that's a whole protein, it has to break itself down. There's never enough time. It ends up curdling in your stomach, giving you gas. You walk around the house farting and feeling like crap, and then it's going to end up in the toilet because it never has time to work. This is already working. It goes straight to your muscle, and it also uses up the glucose that's stored in your fat cells to work. So you're using your fat to build lean muscle. It is great. It helps with cellulite because that's just little pockets of fat under your skin. It's going to help smooth that out. And it's really more about the inches than about the scale. You can literally throw your scale out the window. You're going to get results with the inches, and that's what matters. I want you to think about if you've ever been in a doctor's office and you have seen the 2 little models there. They have you know, the big blubbery yellow fat, like 5 pounds of fat looks like this, about that big, and 10 pounds of lean muscle looks like this big and thin. Okay, so 10 pounds of lean muscle is smaller than 5 pounds of blubbery fat. So it takes up less space volumetrically. So don't pay attention to the scale as much as you pay attention to that measuring tape. You're going to shrink in size. My scale really hasn't moved, but I shrink in size. When I went down to a 0, you know, you wouldn't have noticed it on the scale, but you notice it when you look at me. So just amazing. So the more of this you get in your body, the more inches you're going to shrink. And you know, get 1 or 2 scoops in your body every single day. You're going to tell a major, major difference with this. So the other thing, it helps with muscle recovery. So if you do work out, directly after you work out, have a scoop of this with plain water. Shake it up in a bottle, drink it. It's really going to help with muscle recovery. We've also had great results with hot flashes and night sweats and stuff like that. There's so many things, and you can increase it or decrease it according to what you want. Like my son, he is thin and wants to build lean muscle, so he has 2 scoops to 1 serving instead of 1 like I do. So really good stuff here. And then we have another product called Accelerate. This is a little tablet. It's going to help keep your body in constant fat burning mode. You're going to burn more calories even if you're sitting still. That one's easy. Then we have a product called Cheat Plus. This is going to help block 25% of all the liquid and solid calories that you put in your mouth. It also has phytosterols in it, which is going to naturally lower your cholesterol, and that's how I was able to get off my cholesterol medication. It also has green coffee bean extract, which is great for your metabolism. So you can take this between a meal to keep you from feeling full so you don't eat as much, or you can take it with a meal or right before your meal and drink a lot of water with it, and this is going to help block those calories. And this is how it works. It's made from a Japanese potato root called the konjaku root, and they granulize it, they put a protective coating around it, and we have a patent on this. And when it goes in your body and you drink liquid with it, it's going to expand up to 200 times its size. So it's going to make you feel fuller. and then it's going to trap 25% of the calories, and it's going to turn those to fiber. So your body can't turn fiber into fat, and it's not going to recognize those calories. So it's still going to let the micronutrients in, but it's going to block those calories. So amazing product. And if you think about any nutritional label on the back of food, it always says it's based on a 2,000 calorie per day diet. Well, we all know that most of us eat way more than 2,000 calories a day, right? So if you were going to block if you're going to get rid of 2,000 calories, if you only ate 2,000 calories and you were going to get rid of 25% of those, that would be 500, right? So you could either take this and get rid of 500 easy, or you could run for an hour on the treadmill to get rid of 500. Which would you rather do? I know you guys got up, everyone on this video got up and ran that much on the treadmill, right? Wrong. I know you didn't. Okay. So the last two things are gender specific. And this is Prime for men, and this is Shine for women. So when you order this blue box online from Carrie's website, or whoever invited you here, this is called the Ultimate Transformation Pack. Then you have to add on your Prime or your Shine, because the computer doesn't know if you're male or female. And so, oh wait, I forgot to cover one. Sorry, before we get to go. Flush. How could I forget this? This got my digestive system functioning for the first time in my life. I can't believe I forgot this product. This is amazing. So back to the chemicals that you take in. This is going to flush the chemicals out of your body on a daily basis. How important is that to get rid of disease? Because you know what? Those toxins that go in your body, they trap fat and they trap disease. If you don't do anything about those chemicals, that's what's going to happen. You're going to get fatter and you're going to get sick. And that's why I was working out 5 and 6 days a week, and I couldn't lose any weight. I couldn't shrink. I couldn't get rid of fat, because my body was prone to holding on to toxins, obviously, because I already had cancer once. So it's obviously prone to holding on to toxins, and it didn't matter. I could starve myself. I could work out 24/7. I wasn't budging because I had so many chemicals in there. So this is going to help get rid of those chemicals on a daily basis. This is not a laxative, even though it's called Flush. I want you to think of it as when you drink a lot of water, and this is the toxins have to go down. So think of when you drink a lot of water, it's kind of like a river going through your body, and those toxins are little rafts. They're going to drop fat. They're going to drop all that and just go out of your body. You're going to pee out a lot of that. But if your digestive system doesn't function right, like mine didn't, it will make your digestive system function properly for the first time. And when I had cancer, the first thing my oncologist asked me was, hey, how many times a day do you go to the bathroom? And I said, you mean like one, or maybe none, maybe once a week? He said, well, that's another reason you have cancer. But he said that a healthy digestive system needs to be going, number 2, 3 to 5 times a day. And I looked at him and I said, what planet do you live on? Because even when I was jealous of men for going every day, I didn't know anyone that went 3 to 5 times a day. But guess what? In the last 7 years, I do. And it's nothing bad to talk about. We all have that bodily process. You better be going, or it's going to cause you serious issues. And you need to talk about it, because that causes cancer. So when it does happen, it's not anything weird. You're not going to have diarrhea. I can't believe I'm Facebook Live talking about poop, but yes, I am. Because you need to go, and you need to go 3 to 5 times a day, and it needs to be a natural progression. Just, you eat enough to make a poop, and you go. It's not any big deal. So this made me function properly for the first time ever. And I used to pack my suitcase to go on vacation and not be able to fit into the clothes after I got there, because I was so bloated from not being able to go. Your clothes are going to fit better. You're going to feel better. It's even going to give you more energy, because once those toxins go out of your body, you feel better. You feel lighter. You feel just amazing. So I cannot believe I forgot to talk about the Flush. All right, back to the male and female. So these are going to be add-on products to your Ultimate Pack to get the whole system. Prime for men. When men turn the age of 40, they lose their testosterone levels a little bit every single year after that, okay? And that is everything to a man. I mean, it's their mood, it's their muscle tone, how they gain muscle and lose fat. Men, you'll notice when they start getting older, they start gaining weight in their stomach. They look like a pregnant woman, but they're a man. They also, when they lose their testosterone level, it affects their sexual performance, their sex drive. It affects everything. So get your man the Prime. It helps with all of that. And then even when my husband started taking this, besides all those great things that it does, he noticed that he didn't need reading glasses after 2 days with this. So that was amazing too. And we found out that there's 2 great ingredients in here for your eyes. So really good. And then this one is Shine. So this is the female product. If you are premenopausal, this is going to help with your symptoms of PMS, your bloating, your mood swings, all of that kind of thing. It also helps with your libido, your sex drive, all that. If you are post-menopausal, or if you've had a hysterectomy, like in my case, I've had a full-blown hysterectomy. So when I first was sampling this with the company, because I was one of the people that got to try it before it came out, I said, why am I on it? Because I thought it was made for people for PMS, and I don't have that, obviously. And they said, well, no, we want you on this because in our clinical studies, we found out that, you know, even women after menopause, it helped them lose weight faster after they've gone through menopause. And I will tell you personally, there's some great ingredients in here that help fight cancer. So I take this every day. I've had lymphoma, like I mentioned before. I take it every single day, and I have definitely noticed that since I've been on it, I do lose weight a lot easier since, you know, a lot easier since I've been through the hysterectomy and all of that stuff. So that is our system. That's everything in the system. It works great. You need to try the whole system because you have 100% money back guarantee, and that 100% money back guarantee is for 30 days. And it starts running day 1 that you order. So why not try everything in your first 30 days so you can see how everything goes? Secondly, they bundle this together, and when you try the whole system, you get a free product in there. The Global Blend is completely for free. So if all of us that are already on the system logged into our websites and ordered everything individually, we would end up paying more than you pay because we wouldn't get the free product. We pay wholesale, you pay wholesale. All you have a $50 business fee so you can get started, and then you pick your package. This package, everything I just showed you, is around $600. You know, I cannot believe how inexpensive the system is, because I know for sure that all of the other things that I did, you know, between medications, between cortisone injections, between trying to lose weight, working out at a gym and a personal trainer and everything else, all of the things that I've done to try to help all of the health conditions that this one system helped with cost me so much more money than that. Plus the fact that I was spending so much more money at the grocery store than I am now, or I was, you know, after I got on the system. You spend more money at the grocery store than you realize because you're buying stuff from those center aisles at the grocery store that are all toxic. You're buying crap that's in your kitchen pantries and everything right now that should be thrown out. If you're buying anything out of a box or a can, should be completely thrown away. It's loaded with nothing but toxins. And so I was spending money on garbage that I really didn't need to spend money on. And once you get on this system, you're going to notice that your cravings go away. You're naturally going to eat less, so you're going to move money around. You're only going to order that one time because some of that stuff's going to last you longer than a month, and you'll just order what you want when you want to in individual quantities after that. And everything is online. So what you'll need to do is get back with the person who invited you here, set up a time to get on the phone with them so they can kind of customize a pack for you and see what you want to start with. And they'll walk you through it. And like Carrie said, she's got a promotion going on specifically for the people who are in here that she invited. And, you know, the other thing is if you decide that you want to help other people, or maybe you just want to get your products paid for, or maybe you want to develop a secondary income, or maybe you want to earn free travel, which we haven't even talked about yet, but we've been all over the world for free. We've been to Bora Bora, Dubai, cruises, everywhere. If you want any of that, getting that package will set you up for life at the highest levels of the referrals and the residuals and all of that. So basically you kill two birds with one stone. You've got the best price with the system, and you're set up for life to help other people. So there's no other way to start better than this, unless you just got a bigger package for more people in your family. But you just have to try it. You've got nothing to lose except all the pains, the aches, the weight, and everything you've been complaining about, the money problems. And if you can't swing that pack, that's okay. Totally get it if you can't swing that pack right now. We've got other ones that you could begin with. And I'm going to say it straight. If you can't swing that pack, you got a money problem. Let's work on that, because we can set you up in a way that you could start with something less, and we can focus on helping you help some other people, earn the referral fees, get the money that you need to get yourself healthy, because it's not going to happen by itself. And every day that you wait, we just get more unhealthy. So prioritize this, because we all know in the middle of the summertime, when everybody says they're broke, if their air conditioner goes out, guess what? It didn't matter that they didn't think they had $2,500. They find it to fix it. If your car breaks down, you didn't think you had that extra $500 to fix it, but you find it, don't you? It's sad that we prioritize cars and air conditioners and everything else over top of our bodies and our life. We can't be the moms, the dads, the spouses. We can't be our best unless we are healthy. So prioritize your health. Put yourself first so you can be there for your family and you can live longer. And let's do this. If you need help, we're here to help you. We have a great support system. If you can't start with that pack, we totally get that. We'll start you with something else. We got lots and lots of packages. But just get back with the person who showed this to you, who invited you to this event. It's the end of the month. Here we are, February 2017, the end of the month. There's different promos, different things going on for the end of the month. Don't wait. Get started tonight or tomorrow before it's too late to miss out on all of those good things. So anyway, I'm going to finish the video. I haven't looked at your comments or questions. I'll look through there, and if there's questions that need an answer, we can do that. But I thank you guys for coming out and supporting Carrie with her great launch tonight, and thank you for taking the time to listen to me too. And I hope you guys have a fantastic night.